What's going on, Colts Nation? I appreciate you joining me for another video where today we're going to talk a little bit about one of our rookies, okay? And get into the rookie spotlight a little early, but I think it's pertinent because right now, Laiatu Latu is dominating practices. Okay, Samson Ebicom gets hurt, which is extremely unfortunate. That's our leading sack getter from last season with 9.5. So losing that production, losing him, leaves a hole in the defense. But what we expect from Latu is for him to come in and make an impact, whether Samson was here or not. We expected Latu to be that guy right away. He has all the skill set to be able to make it happen. He has the drive to make it happen, right? Somebody that had football stripped away from him, and now he has a chance to have football back in his life. So I think for Latu to come in and be the starter right away, prove that he can be that guy, like it's been instant, right? He's gone up against some of the second string guys, but going up against the starters even in practice, getting multiple sacks, and I'm pretty sure at this point has 5 sacks in the 2 padded practices that the Colts have. And that's what we're looking for, right? When you get into padded practices, that's when you get to see all the big boys, whether it's offensive linemen that you're wanting to get a good picture on or defensive linemen that you're wanting to see. Do they have the same thing in the NFL that they had in college? And right now, it appears that, yeah, Latu has all the things he needs to be successful in the NFL. The way he's able to dominate our tackles, right? And I'm not sitting here saying that we have the best tackles in the NFL, right? The guys that I know he's gotten around, Bernard Raymond, he goes against him a little bit, but there's also Blake Freeland, right? I don't know all the different matchups that he's had. But running with the starters, that means he's going up against either Bernie or he's going up against Braden Smith, who is back at practice and has all the pads on and everything. So when you look at Latu and you look at what you to project for the upcoming season, I think knowing that he's going to be more of your, I feel like he's probably going to get most downs. He might not be every down because there's such a rotation there. But I think for sure passing downs, Latu is going to be on the field and probably for more, right? The kind of drive that he has, as quick as he is, it's hard to keep him off the field, in my opinion. So for Latu, I wouldn't be surprised if he comes out his rookie year. I believe Dwight Freeney had 13.5 his rookie year, or 15.5, one of the two. I think Latu can have an equally or better results in his rookie season, especially because of 17 games, than Dwight Freeney did. And if that did end up being the case, if he did end up doing better than Dwight Freeney, I don't think anybody would really be surprised. And as a Colts fan, it's super exciting to have somebody that can rush the passer like that. Like Justin Houston was good a few years ago, but when we're talking about like consistent pressure, when we're talking about getting a sack when you need it the most. Like, we haven't had a guy like that since Freeney and Mathis were here, right? Mathis stayed a couple years longer, but now we have a guy that going into the year, we know we can depend on, right? Going into week 1, think how big week 1's going to be against the Texans, a guy that's going to be able to get after Stroud. We need that. Okay, because we know DeForest Buckner and Grover Stewart in the middle. DeForest can stop the run, but he's an inside pass rusher. Grover Stewart trying to add that to his repertoire, but he's a great gap filler, somebody who's great in the run game. Has a big motor and doesn't stop on plays. Then Quiddy Pake, who's every year steadily gotten better with the competition this year. Seems like he's potentially stepping up, right? Lost weight, added muscle, trying to get even more explosive. Always been a bit of a freak athlete, but going back to being extremely explosive. And we'll see if Quiddy Pake can take that next step. So I think when you look at it, the defense overall kind of shaping up pretty well, especially if the Colts decide to go out and get a safety to play opposite of Julian Blackman. They have Julian Blackman sometimes playing free safety, sometimes playing strong safety, but he had the best year of his career playing strong safety. That's where he wants to stay. I think that's where the team would rather him stay. So I think, we're sitting here Friday August 2nd, there's a chance. Well, the Colts did practice earlier today. I think there's a chance that Saturday, with the Colts not practicing Saturday, maybe the Colts decide, hey, today's the day. Let's go ahead, get this guy signed, or maybe that's something they could work on right now. Practice is over. They see how things are going. Hey, maybe we need to give one of these guys a call and get them in here. Try to get them a workout on Saturday. And hey, let's see, do we sign them on Sunday? So it'll be interesting to see what kind of news comes out about that. Of course, if there's any development on the safety situation, I'll let you guys know. But this one's about Latu, and I want to know how are you feeling about the situation, right? We lose Samson, but now you have Latu stepping up again. 2 padded practices, 5 sacks. Okay, now this is obviously situational football. They've been working on, different things. First and second down and third downs. Today, 2-minute drill, he had a sack. So different situations, Latu's getting sacks. For me, I feel really confident with him coming in, adding him to that defensive line so that it could help free up some stuff for DeForest Buckner. And then when you're freeing stuff up and people have to worry about those two, boom, the other side of the line. Grover Stewart, Quiddy Pay, going to be free to have their one-on-ones and to be able to do what they need to do. So I think Latu is going to be great this season. Of course, I want to know, again, what you think, how you think things are going to go for Latu this season. You let me know down in the comments section. Don't forget to share this with any Colts fans that you may know. Okay, we have training camp updates anytime that they're practicing. I get those updates to you as soon as possible. Any updates and more of these kinds of videos. We have so much content coming out, waiting for the season. First preseason game is August 11th. We will be live for games this year. I know YouTube likes to try to block those kinds of things. Hey, we're going to do it though, okay? We're not showing the game, but we will be live when the Colts do have games starting in the preseason. So subscribe, have those notifications turned on so you get notified anytime we're streaming, anytime any videos come out, whatever the case may be. Of course, I appreciate you stopping by for another video. As always, take care of yourself, take care of each other, and go Colts.